Just do 1 cup of mushrooms. And then the rest, we could just put
Throw
it back.
away.
No! Hi everyone, welcome back to Lavendaire. So today I'm gonna do a little Q&A sesh. Normally I do like a sit down and have tea with me. I mean, I do have some tea right here, but it's actually Thanksgiving and my brother surprised us. He came home without telling us, and I think today we're gonna make a green bean casserole. So I thought it'd be cool to do the Q&A, and whenever he's done getting ready, he'll come and we'll make this casserole together. I'll just take you guys along because why not?
Hi Eileen, it's Ashlyn. My question for you today is, how do you remain so positive and happy all the time? Sometimes it's hard to be positive and happy when school and life gets in the way. Thank you for always greeting me with such a lovely smile whenever I watch your videos.
Do you want to answer or should I answer first?
You go first.
Okay, hi Ashley. Honestly though, nobody can be super positive all the time, but I would say that I'm naturally an optimistic person, and the way to be more positive is to just learn to see the brighter side of things, because there's always there are multiple sides of a situation. There's obviously a negative side, but it's up to you to choose what to focus on. I think start with being grateful for what you do have and what's around you and what are the things that are going right in your life. So I would ask questions like that. What's going right? What am I grateful for? What's the bright side of this situation? What about you?
So the question was, how do you stay positive?
Yeah, how do you stay positive all the time?
By not caring as much.
Actually, that's good.
Yeah?
Care less about things.
Yeah, care less about things that don't really matter, that don't need to take up your brain cycles, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's only a couple things that you should really care about on your day-to-day, and anything else is kind of just extra. And if you learn how to block that out, it gets easier.
That's true. Stop caring as much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we still have mushrooms to clean,
Yes,
right?
this.
Let's just clean that.
Okay, fine.
So the first part about washing mushrooms is always make sure you have a nice swirl. The more swirl you have, the more kind of toxins unleash away from the mushrooms. So really don't be scared to get deep in there, do some shaking.
All that dirt.
Yeah, look at all the yellow water. That's all the toxins. And what you want to do with the toxins is wash them away like your problems.
You can use this. You can use this to wash away your problems.
Okay.
Hi, Aileen. This is Justin from California. Really like your YouTube channel.
Thank you.
My question for you is, if you were stuck on an island, food, water, and shelter provided, what 3 items would you take and why?
It depends on whether you have internet on the island.
Yeah, and what type of island are we talking about? Are we talking about a small island that doesn't provide a desert?
Food, water, shelter provided, he said.
Food, water, and shelter
Yeah,
provided.
so you don't have to struggle to survive, but what would you do if you were alone, I'm assuming? What would you bring?
One of them has to be a musical instrument, something with a high skill cap.
That's a
So
good
then,
one.
yeah, because
Yeah.
something you could work on throughout and always get better and not stop anywhere.
I mean, I would bring a journal and pen, first of all.
Yeah.
I need to write things down and maybe write a
Yeah,
book.
but what happens if you run out of paper?
Hopefully I could bring a limited amount of paper. Okay, maybe just an iPad or something.
No, but then you need a charger.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So pen and paper.
I would bring a big notebook with paper so that I could write a novel or something.
Okay.
Or write down things.
You know those Nintendo DS games where you have a virtual girlfriend?
Yeah, I played that before. I had a boyfriend.
Maybe when I'm bored and lonely and I have no one to talk to.
I feel like I don't really need much. You have food, water, shelter, and then you just need entertainment.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Maybe a book that teaches you how to build stuff from nothing, so then you can build.
Yeah.
Learn how to build boats.
Yes.
And stuff that you can do on an island.
It could be anything, like a bird watching book, or even how to pick the right berries to eat.
Yeah, because I don't know how to pick berries.
Survival guide. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I would get a gardening book. How to build a beautiful garden on this island.
Yeah, that works.
I guess that's it.
Hi Eileen, it's Marie from Germany. I just wanted to ask you, where do you see yourself in 5, 10 and maybe even 20 years from now? Thanks for answering and goodbye.
She's so cute. Okay, for me, in 5 years, I want to be an author and have a book written. That's like one of my major goals. And then aside from that, I mean, I already like what I'm doing now, and I just want to keep doing it and keep growing Lavendaire. And I think in 10 years, how old will be? Like late 30s. 10 and 20 years, I have no idea because I can't really see that far ahead. Ideally, I'm just like having more free time to chill. I want to create a life where I have more free time to just do things like have free time to do yoga, paint, dance. That's honestly the lifestyle I want, where I like to have like a beautiful, peaceful life. That's honestly all I want. I don't really need too much. What about you?
In 5 years, probably be building something or doing something with either a random interest or building a product or something, doing it with friends. In 10 years, hopefully continue expanding whatever I've started in 5 years and make it pretty awesome and cool. And in 20 years, I will plan to have a brain chip in my head and live
You'll
forever.
You'll be like 40-something, right?
But
live
then,
forever in your 40s.
Yeah, by the time it's 20 years from now, I think technology is going to be so far advanced that, I don't know.
That's true.
I'll be
You
doing
can't
something
predict.
crazy that I won't have any idea what to expect yet.
Same. Okay, random question. How old do you think you're going to live till?
Forever.
Really?
Maybe.
I want to
think I
live
could at
till
least
like
120.
100. Yeah, I want to live till like 115 or something.
That'd be pretty cool.
No, I think it's really possible.
But then
because-
what if you could like put your brain inside like you don't have a human body anymore, but your consciousness lives somewhere.
But would you get bored because you don't have a...
I mean, because if everyone's there with me, like let's say when you
But then it's like, you have a physical body so you can do things and dance or like, you know what I mean, physically. But when you're just a conscious thing, you can talk to people.
Yeah.
But I guess you can build stuff too, like software.
You don't need to build software.
You can do
when you're in
program.
bed.
Well, I just think that I'd be bored if I didn't have anything to do and make.
Yeah. When does that beeping sound?
Hi Eileen, it's Lexi. I'm currently a freshman in college. I am finishing up my first semester of college currently. I wasn't originally accepted into my dream school, so I was waitlisted. But I received a letter saying if I transfer, I would get automatic acceptance to attend the school in 2018. And I can either choose to take a year off or go to another university for a little while and then go to that school. So currently I'm at a different school just because everybody told me, well, you didn't get accepted technically, so you should just stay home, and people are still telling me to stay home. It's cheaper to stay home, it's better to stay home. You can learn the same things here. I don't feel that's true. I differ from my family in that aspect. I still really would like to go to this school, and I do agree with my family. It is out of state and we are not well off financially, but at the same time I can't help but feeling that I should do this, if that makes sense, if any of this makes any sense to you. So my question basically is, what would you do if you were in my situation? Like, would you choose to just listen and just stay home, or would you go out to the school that you wanted to go to?
I feel like this is a perfect question for you to answer. So.
What's the...
FYI, Elvis transferred to USC from community college.
Yep.
And he's doing really well right now.
So the question is, should she go to a school in between her and her dream school, or is...
It's like she didn't get accepted to her dream school the first year, but they said if you apply 1 year and transfer, then you'll get in for sure. And then all her friends and family want her to stay home because...
And just like have a year off.
It's
and not...
cheaper. No. She's going to a school near her house now. And it's cheaper than going out of state to her dream school.
But she could still go to her dream school.
Yeah, she can. She can still transfer.
The question is should she transfer?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's obvious what she should do. Obviously, with financial burdens, like you have to calculate if it's, how you're going to make it work. Personally, I think you should go with your intuition and always do what you feel is right, even if it's the harder decision or even if other people are telling you to not do that.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I completely agree. It sounds like you're already pretty set on thinking what's the better choice for you. So I think you should stick to what you believe in. The hard part is when it comes to like the money aspects, financials, and And I think you could figure that out. There's tons of scholarships that are out there that are just like surprisingly no one applies to, and like
True.
no one.
Yeah.
There's so much money on the table, and if that's really a thing that's blocking you, there's so much you could start researching and at least try to ease that up a little bit.
I think once you make the decision to go, like the ways on how you can make it happen will show up as you keep researching or asking people for advice. I think it'll come to you.
Yeah. Plus, like, this is, I mean, your chance to kind of like break free, do your own thing, and explore. It's so much personal growth, and just if this is something that's for you, you'll know it's for you. Don't listen to the other
Your
people
friends, family,
making you decide something that should be your choice.
It's always worth it to do the scary thing.
Leave no cheese behind.
And no cheese behind.
All right.
Cool.
Aileen, how do I get over my limiting beliefs of myself so that I can have the life I fully want to live?
It's hard.
It is hard.
It takes time. And I think the step one is to be aware of what your beliefs are. For me, I do it through journaling. I would ask myself, like, okay, what are things that I believe are true? And I would write them out. But then you can look at what you wrote and be like, you know what? None of these are necessarily true. It's just what I believe. And then by being aware of what you believe, you can start to like flip it. Yeah.
I'm a strong believer of if you want to change something about yourself, you can easily do it. I mean, people are born a certain way, but people grow in different ways too. I think
How did you change your limiting beliefs?
To believe that I could change, period. I mean, I think that's like the foundational thing I thought about when I told myself, man, I really don't like these characteristics or how a certain portion of my life is turning out. And what I would do is, it sounds kind of like the lazy method, but I think about it every single day. And as long as it starts becoming a lingering thought that's always in the back of your head, you start consciously making decisions to go against it. And I think as long as you believe that it's possible for you to change as a person, it'll happen. I mean, sometimes it'll feel weird that you're going against what you always do, but in the end, it kind of starts to feel more and more natural. And in the end, in a couple months later, you'll be like, wow, I've changed a lot for the better.
Yeah. So believe that you can change. That's step one. And then become aware of your beliefs and then do something, opposite?
Yeah, or just challenge it.
Challenge your beliefs.
Challenge your beliefs and do what you want to do. Become who you're seeing yourself as. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my brother, Elvis. You can follow his Instagram or just ignore him.
Yeah.
That's it. Bye.
Bye-bye.